tonight. So he's sponsored by Pomodoro. Pomodoro is here to represent them, represent their brand. And I'm so excited for this fight. There's going to be a lot of action. Here we go.
He's fighting out of Belleville, Illinois. This is Anthony Priest.
Big reception coming from the crowd for Anthony Priest.
His opponent on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at even 127 pounds, and he's coming at you out of Arnold, Missouri. This is John Brennan.
Looking ready to go is John Brennan. This guy trains hard. We got a quick touch of the gloves here. Priest coming right after him.
Right off the bat, Drew, I noticed Priest is leading in with his head forward and his hands real low.
Swinging wide.
It's going to be real dangerous if Brandon decides to back up and counter that.
Yeah. Jonny really using his range well right at the moment, but the non-stop pressure of Priest is going to give him some problems. It's K1, so he just can't stay in the clinch. It's got to be one knee and break. Actually, I believe they're letting him work for 3 seconds tonight. So they get a 3-second clinch, and then they got to work out of it. Ooh! Priest landed a big right hand there. His body shot could be it. See if Priest can make it up for the count. He's up. We'll see if the referee lets him continue.
Needs to not get too anxious here, keep his range and pick his shots.
Yeah, he's going to go right back for that body, I'm sure, as soon as he gets that range back. Just pushes Priest off. He's like, come on, let's fight. He's going to try and keep his range. He's going to be hunting that body. I see it.
One thing I noticed here is both guys backing up straight and going forward straight. There's not a lot of angles being cut, and it's resulting in one guy on the cage every single time. That's why they're clinching so much. Neither guy's really circling, neither guy's really cutting any angles here.
Yeah, Brendan getting warned for the knees there. That was almost close to the head and was intentional, but it missed. So getting pretty close to the knees of the head. It's hard when he's that tall and he's fighting such a short opponent to get the knee to land where he needs to go. Just 2-minute rounds in these K1 fights.
Looked like Jonny Brandon might have got a little too overexcited and slipped off that kick for a little bit.
Priest is fired up. He's ready to fight. And that's the end of round one. Really close round. Not a lot of clean shots landed at all. Both guys just kind of clinched and more grappling in that K1 fight than anything.
Yeah, Priest had landed a couple good overhand rights as counters. I think he's got to be careful, though, because a lot of those overhand rights are landed after being wide open. He opens both hands to throw one of them, which is not what you want to do. That other hand's got to stay up, especially against a long guy. Because, like I said earlier, if Brandon decides to back up and counter, it's gonna be a long night for Priest.
Right, and Jonny landed a good liver kick in that round and actually dropped Priest, so that's a 10-8 round. So in order for Priest to win this fight, the judges have the option to score that 10-8. But in order to win this fight, Priest is most likely going to have to get a finish or win these next 2 rounds pretty big. Here we go, we're back at it. Jonny really needs to try and find his range, start pumping his jab out more. Throw a nice stiff one out there to keep Priest from bringing that pressure in.
One thing I do notice right away, Drew, is Brandon is switching stances pretty regularly. I don't know if he's doing it more habitually or if he has a real technique behind it, because it almost seems he's kind of just switching when he feels like it. He needs to switch to cut off the cage and keep Priest against it.
Right. He switched a lot in his MMA fight. He's got to switch and throw off of it. That'll be the secret to making that work. Doing a good job now finally because he's got a little range. So, and Priest isn't just running forward. Priest needs to try and keep closing that distance. He's going to get picked apart here at range. Jonny doing a good job. Looks like now he's starting to settle in, find the range. That is an illegal technique in K1. He should receive a warning for that. You can't. It's not Muay Thai. You can't do any throws. Jonny probing with that jab. Priest trying to rush in. Priest landing that right hand, but I like to see him throw a two and then step in with another one. Throw two in a row because Brennan keeps his hands super low.
Back in the clinch for these guys.
If this was a Muay Thai bout, Jonny would be in all kinds of trouble because those would all be scoring big. But this is K1, you can't do that. And honestly, he should be getting warned every time he throws him to the ground like that. Also shouldn't be coaching. You need to go to a neutral corner. Trying to get the shin guard fixed of Jonny Brandon here.
Drew, one thing Brandon could do here, obviously sweeps throws aren't legal in this kickboxing fight, but Brandon could utilize maybe trying to move Priest before he lands those knees a little bit more, instead of just trying to fire off knees as fast as he can, because he's landing big shots when he lands them.
Now they're getting after a little bit with 10 seconds left. Ooh, right at the end of the round. Jonny lands a nice knee 1-2, and I think might have hurt him. Looks like Priest is complaining about his shoulder. Maybe his shoulder might be out. Dr. Macklin coming in to take a look at it. Third and final round coming up. I think that Jonny Brandon is pretty much in control of this fight. The possible 10-8 first round, and that round definitely going his way. He landed more shots, more significant strikes. And I think Priest might have a little shoulder problem right now. Looks like his shoulder is hurting, so. But he's moving around. He's going to come out and fight and give it his all in this third round, and he needs the finish here, so.
Priest looking a little tired going to this third round. Jonny Brandon looks like he's good to go.
Yeah, like I said, he trains hard. He's always in shape, and he's really exciting to watch. Ooh, big right hand by Priest. One thing I can tell you from having both these guys in the training room, Anthony Priest has improved tremendously in the last couple of months. So it's good to see that there's progress being made.
Priest definitely looking like he's either tiring or something's hurting on him, Drew. After every exchange, you're kind of seeing him way back towards the cage.
Looks like the body maybe or the shoulder is the problem. Again, you can't do that in K1. In Muay Thai, that's fine.
He's just body locking him and running forward, which, I mean, if anything, is a wrestling takedown. You know, he's not even sweeping him. It'd be different if he was catching a kick and kicking Jonny's leg, but he's just grabbing around his body and running forward with him.
Right. There he goes again instead of punching.
I mean, now he's almost reaching for it.
Good work here by Jonny, staying busy, taking angles, working some knees. He's going to stay on him here. He's looking for this finish. Throwing up a nice little head kick. It's something I kind of thought he could have set up earlier in the fight. It's been there the whole fight. Yep. He just missed with a body kick there.
Especially if you're landing those body kicks earlier. You know, Priest looks like he's really covering that body. Those are definitely getting to him. Jonny could fake or go one to the body and then come up top. Priest is keeping his hands real low.
Good leg kick there. Like to see him fake that leg kick and go high now, just
There
like
it is.
that. Yep. Ooh, he's landing. With 10 seconds left, Johnny's landing some significant strikes.
Brandon landed everywhere.
Another takedown. That should be a point. Kind of anticlimactic ending there due to the shove.
Yeah, Drew, in all reality, I mean, you know, we hate to see it, but with all these takedowns in this kickboxing match, a point should have been given out a long time ago.
A long time ago, or a
And
warning or something.
If you do it 3 more times after a point, you know,
you shouldn't be disqualified.
you're rarely pointed again without being disqualified.
Yeah, that's not something you can do in K1, and that's something I'll be asking permission about, because we need to have a clear set of K1 rules here for these athletes.
Brandon being a good sport about it, you know, he got right back up, came back at him every single time. He didn't sit there and complain and try to get Priest pointed.
Right.
He kept fighting the fight, and it looks like it's most likely going to pay off for him.
Right, and it's he definitely won the fight. In you know, Priest's first fight, inexperience showed a little bit, but he should really be proud of how far he's come in the last few months to get in here. And it's not like he fought bad. It's just the rules. You can't do that. He had several fouls in the fight, and unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, Drew, I think if he, you know, a lot of the punches that Johnny Brandon landed were just because Priest left himself so open the whole time. I think if, you know, he can tighten up a little bit, keep his hands up a little bit more, you know, he'll be able to counter and land those big overhand rights.
I'm going to leave you with the official decision, and I will be right back.
After 3 brutal rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision. All 3 judges scored about 30 to 26 in favor of your winner, out of the red corner,
Johnny Brandon with a well-earned decision tonight. Showing a lot of respect right over to Anthony Priest. Both men looking like they're showing respect for each other. Brandon looking fresh after this decision, doesn't even look tired.